back to Louisiana Living.
I'm joined now by Carrie Hefner with the LSU Ag Center for this week's In the Garden. So thanks for joining us again this week.
Good to be here as always.
Yes, absolutely. Now there was an exciting weekend. It was the Watermelon Festival. I know you guys had some contest winners.
Oh, yeah.
Tell us about that.
Yeah, we did the interior quality contest, or the quality contest of the 62nd annual Watermelon Festival up in Farmerville. And I'll tell you what, it's a dirty job, but somebody's got to do it, right? Sampling all those melons. We had 54 watermelons entered into the quality contest. And here are our division winners. We'll start with the youth, and the best textured watermelon went to young Shepherd Baum from Downsville, Louisiana. And the sweetest watermelon, Miss Ada Baum, also from Downsville. Those are some up-and-coming young farmers there, some folks to keep our eyes on. As far as the adult divisions go, the all-sweet division was taken by Randy Giddens again this year. He won it last year, I believe. The Black Diamond division by Heath Jean of Farmerville. And Heath entered a watermelon last year that won best overall. The Jubilee division was won by Mr. Harold Albritton. You're going to see a trend here with Mr. Harold. Harold had quite a few entries in the contest. He also took the Grays division, which are things like your Charleston Gray watermelons. Mr. Harold Albritton also won that division. And then for the yellow meat varieties, Andrea Turner, who was a first-time competitor in the quality contest, so we hope Andrea will come back and be a part of next year's competition. Good to see her. The long stripe division, again, Mr. Harold Albritton. The miscellaneous division, Heath Jean of Farmerville took that one again. The overall winner was Mr. Randy Giddens of the Sardis community in Union Parish. So wonderful competitors. It was a great contest.
I love that. You have a few newcomers and a few, reigning champs there.
These are seasoned growers who know what they're doing. Absolutely. Even Andrea, home gardener, she's got it down pat.
Yeah, that sounds like a good job to have, sampling some watermelon
Absolutely.
out there.
And I want to thank Trip Morgan and his wife Melanie and our southern agent in the Union office, Marianne and Langston, for being integral parts of the quality contest too.
Awesome,
so,
yeah.
all right.
And now if you get ready, start growing, get ready for next year.
Absolutely, absolutely.
I love that. Now you wanted to follow up on something you guys talked about last week too.
Right. We were preempted by soccer last week, but we're still getting a lot of calls into the office about trees. And so one of the conditions we're seeing, I'm not really going to say it's a disease or a problem necessarily, something we're seeing a lot of in this hot weather with trees is something called slime flux or bacterial wetwood. And what happens is there's a compromise in the bark somehow, and a bacterium, probably a coliform bacterium, will get into the vascular tissue just under the bark and ferment the sap. And that causes the sap to come boiling out of that wound in the bark. And people who've never seen that before are kind of taken aback by it. The fermented sap will attract bees, wasps, insects, ants of all kinds, and that they think the tree is dying. In and of itself, the slime flux, it's also called bacterial wetwood, is not fatal to the tree. What happens is if that area on the tree stays wet for very long, the tree is opened up to fungal pathogens of different kinds. And so it can be a problem. There you go. That's what it looks like coming out of an oak tree. And you'll see insects flock to that for minutes. There's usually a very strong odor associated with it. But like we say, in and of itself, it's not fatal to the tree, but it's something you definitely want to keep an eye on to make sure it doesn't become a bigger problem or open the tree up to bigger issues. So.
Okay, yeah, good to know, especially since people are a little concerned, especially if you've never seen it.
And trees are stressed statewide. There's no question.
Yeah, for sure. Well, we appreciate you coming on and letting everyone know so you can go out into your yards and feel a little safer as you see what happened to your trees. And thanks so much each week for bringing us so much information.
Thank you for letting me.
Yes, absolutely.